Hello, everybody. My name is Oriana, and today we're going to be talking about the effects of social media on our health. And so the other day, I was sitting in my room, and I was reading my book, and my phone buzzed, and my phone was all the way across the room, like all the way that way. And I wanted to go check it like super bad, like it was like bothering me so much. And when I didn't check it, I was getting like overwhelmed. I was overthinking it. I was like, what if I missed something? Like, what if something major was going on? Nothing was happening. But that got me really thinking, especially for this project. I was thinking of like, what impacts does social media have on our brains? So, I was raised on the internet, pretty much my whole life, and plenty of people in my class and all that have been raised on the internet as well. And so we have a deep understanding of just what this is doing to us. We don't want to interact. We want to stay home and watch Netflix and play video games and text our friends on Snapchat. And this is creating an absence of real world connections, which does end up having effects on us. I highly doubt that nobody ever that's watching this has touched social media ever. Most people have. But we all have experienced these nerves that we get. You get super nervous or super anxious. And by the end of this, I really hope you have a better understanding of the effects it does have on us. Because it's kind of serious. Before we dive into the distinct uses and neurological effects that it does have on us, I would just want to clarify that most people that use social media are adults or teenagers ages 13 to 17. And this impacts our brain function. And so we socialize differently and we have just different outlooks on certain things. So studies on social media uses say prolonged exposure can cause depression, anxiety, stress. And in 2023, 4.9 billion people worldwide used social media, majority of it being teenagers, which caused a FOMO surge, which FOMO is the fear of missing out. We're afraid to go and miss something. We're just afraid to miss something. And something doesn't sit right with me on that. And so this majorly just impacts us in the way we think. And so, like, for example, the same thing, like if your friends are going to the mall, which I don't think there's malls around anymore, but if your friends are going to the mall and they don't go with you, you feel lonely, you're sad. It's the same thing if you're missing a trend on like TikTok. It's the exact same thing. And that's kind of scary. And so the neurological effects are we're getting these dopamine rushes. Like the same dopamine rushes that cocaine users and heroin users and marijuana users get. We want the reward with little action of getting it. It's the same when you're having sexual pleasures. Or just many different things. And then we get these emotional responses. Our brains see this negativity on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook as real life threats, which cause what we think we're enjoying as a stress to us. And it's really strange if you think about it. So we have a complex relationship with the way we use social media. We use too much, we use too little, we don't conversate enough with people, we don't have many things. And so it's just good to assure as technology advances, we just have to be aware of what this is affecting us. Are we using it too much? Or are we using it too little? We just have to be aware of it. But I really hope this informed you guys a little bit more. Have a great day.